Welcome back. Today is a big day for India's space program. It's the launch of ISRO's PSLV C-15 that will put 5 satellites into orbit. Now with this, ISRO hopes to wipe out the sad debacle of the country's homemade geosynchronous satellite launch vehicle. Among others, the rocket will put a PICO, a very small satellite called StudSat, built by 7 engineering students in Andhra and Karnataka, into space as well. The main satellite, the Cartosat 2B. And to take us through that launch, which is going to take place in just a few minutes from now, is NDTV science editor Pallav Bagla. Thanks so much, Pallav, for being with us again. And clearly, ISRO wanting to put that debacle behind them. What's the most critical thing about this launch?
Well, let me first tell you that the countdown is progressing normally. They are just about less than 3 minutes away from the launch, and the computer has taken over what is happening on the PSLV vehicle, and hopefully the launch should go up well. What you see on your screens was the chairman of the deputy chairman of the planning commission in the ISRO control room.
Right, 2 minutes to go for that launch now.
The critical part of this particular mission is the Cartosat 2B satellite, which India is hoping to launch. It is also carrying a small student satellite called StudSat, which is a dream come true for several students from Hyderabad and Bangalore. If it goes well, then these children will have ignited minds, as one would say, quoting former President APJ Abdul Kalam. So it's an important launch, and ISRO hopes to wipe the bad memories of the failure of GSLV.
Right, and tell us a bit more about Cartosat. What all will we be able to achieve through this? It's going to give a lot of imagery, and it'll help as a planning tool.
Cartosat 2B is a satellite which from 700 kilometers can map less than a meter. So it can distinguish 2 cars standing in a parking lot. It is as sharp as that. It will add to the already 3 satellites we have in space. 2, in fact 2 Cartosatellites which we have. This will be the 3rd one. So we'll come back to same locations much faster and be able to map much better. Maybe now we should...
Okay, let's listen into what's happening in the control room there. Just a minute to go for the satellite launch.
Minus 55 seconds. Except PS1 sharp around. Minus 50 seconds. Sequencer from.
हमारे अध्यक्ष महोदय श्री डॉक्टर के राधाकृष्णन
minus 45 seconds.
और दूसरे केंद्रों के निदेशक.
Minus 40 seconds. PS2 VHPP open. Minus 35 seconds.
So we are at launch minus 35.
Minus 30 seconds.
Minus 30
Real-time
seconds.
programs activated.
Roger.
On-board communication flight mode.
The vehicle lift off should happen at 20 seconds from now.
PS1 ignition armor से
इस समय आप रॉकेट का ऊपरी भाग देख रहे हैं.
15 seconds.
और अब आप देख रहे हैं जहां से हमारा जो ठोस ईंधन वाला पहला मंजिल है उसका प्रज्वलन होगा.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, plus 1.
First stage ignited.
Plus 2, plus 3, plus 4.
Lift off of the vehicle.
अभी आपने देखा कि पहला चरण जो है ज्वलन हो गया और रॉकेट जो है बहुत ही गर्मा के साथ अपने लॉन्च पैड से जा चुका है. और अभी आप देख रहे हैं कि रॉकेट अपने गंतव्य
परफॉर्मेंस नॉर्मल.
Plus 25 seconds.
So had a beautiful lift off of the launch here.
Plus 30 seconds.
So first stage. Now we are at 33 seconds after lift off.
हम जो है प्रमोशन मंच से काफी दूर हैं, लेकिन रॉकेट की गड़गड़ाहट बड़े जोर के साथ जो है हमको यहाँ तक सुनाई दे रही है.
PS1 performance normal.
Plus 50 seconds.
So we just now heard the confirmation. PS1 performance is normal, and we can see the display boards of time versus altitude in the flight trajectory, just following the pre-flight predictions.
हम देख रहे हैं कि उड़ान जो है उसके जो पैरामीटर हैं, उसकी गति और ऊंचाई जो हमारे अनुमानित जो ग्राफ था ठीक उसके ऊपर जो है बिल्कुल मूव कर रहा है. इसका मतलब है कि सारे मंजिल जो हैं निर्धारित अनुमान के अनुसार ही कार्य कर रहे हैं. इस समय उड़ान को करीब 85 सेकंड हो चुके हैं और रॉकेट की गति इस समय करीब 900 मीटर प्रति सेकंड है, 1 किलोमीटर प्रति सेकंड हो चुकी है.
Put in CBT.
और हम इस समय 35 किलोमीटर की ऊंचाई पर हैं तथा
Right,
रेंज
so
भी हिसाब
Pallav,
से हम
it seems they're saying it was a good launch, and the pre-flight, the trajectory is following the pre-flight projection. So just for our viewers, if you could explain that.
It's too early to say it's all normal because it's a 17-minute launch. We are still into 2 minutes of it. And
Successfully separated 115 seconds.
अभी announcement हुआ है
the first stage has separated from the rocket. The first stage has performed normally. It's a very critical stage which carries the big 230-ton mass. Now the liftoff has been successful. The second stage has been ignited. It's a 4-stage rocket. There are 2 more critical stages to go through, and then the satellites have to be placed in the correct stages. What we just heard was that the second stage performance is normal for the rocket, which is a very nice fact which has happened, and that it's following the trajectory as was predicted. Remember, when the GSLV happened, it veered off its course and then it dropped back into the ocean. Right now, it is performing as it has predicted. So it's a heartening moment for the scientists at ISRO.
Right, let's listen in once again. There you can see the trajectory there, sticking to what the pre-flight projection was. Let's listen into what they're saying there.
The one,
Heat shield separated.
and just now we had a confirmation his shield has been successfully separated.
अभी आपने देखा कि हमारा जो उष्मा कवच था जो रॉकेट को ढके हुए था वो अलग हो गया है और रॉकेट जो है इसको इस समय करीब 200 सेकंड हो गए उड़े हुए। इसकी इस समय गति जो है 2.3 किलोमीटर प्रति सेकंड है और इस समय यह लगभग 144 किलोमीटर की ऊंचाई पर है। इस समय दूसरा चरण जो द्रव ईंधन पर आधारित है इस समय कार्यरत है।
So this is a plot of again the time versus altitude. You can see the very close match. The red car, what is seen here is the pre-flight prediction, and the yellow plot is basically the in-flight telemetry that is received from the vehicle.
PS2 performance normal.
And we had an announcement just now, PS2 performing normally.
अभी आप देखेंगे कि विदिन 20 सेकंड के बाद ये PS2 का काम पूरा हो जाएगा और ये चरण भी जो है रॉकेट के मुख्य भाग से अलग कर दिया जाएगा। इस समय हमारा PS2 जो है अभी 12 सेकंड इसको और काम करना है और ये रॉकेट को करीब 3.7 किलोमीटर प्रति सेकंड की गति प्रदान करेगा और रॉकेट को करीब 215
PS2 separated. PS3 ignited.
PS2 has been separated. This is one of the very major event, and we just now heard an announcement. The ongoing third stage, the solid stage, has got ignited.
Right, Pallav, so now just take us through what's happening there now.
See, what I just heard from the ISRO control room is that the third stage has ignited normally. The second stage has separated. So there are just 2 last stages of the rocket motor to be working, and then the satellites separate one after another, like in a bus stop children get dropped off. That's the last stage which will happen, and we have to wait till then to declare whether it's successful or not, because what is critical is that they get dropped off at exact spots. If they get dropped off one stop before or one stop earlier, then it can mean a lot of wastage in fuel. So they have to be dropped off correctly at their correct homes.
And there are 5 satellites that are going to be dropped off in the course of
Yes, one after the another, 5 satellites have to be dropped off. The first to go off will be the giant Cartosat 2B, giant of this particular launch, and then the 4 babies, one after the other. And the last to be dropped off would be the tiniest baby, StudSat, which has been made by students.
And what really will that satellite, what is that going to achieve, this StudSat?
The StudSat is essentially a way of ISRO powering the minds of students and helping students learn very early in their careers how difficult or easy it is to do spacefaring. India is one of the 5 or 6 countries which does spacefaring. So you need youngsters available as a crop to reach ISRO's heights. And these children who have made this student satellite, designed it, fabricated it at a cost of about 50 lakh rupees, are all probably in jitters right now, because very soon in the next 4-5 minutes they will get to know whether their baby has actually been dropped off correctly.
Right. In fact, a lot of students are now interested in the space program after Chandrayaan and that whole success, of course. But how have university or student-made satellites really performed in the past?
Well, India has launched one other student-made satellite called ANUSAT, which was made by the Anna University in Chennai. That particular satellite did not meet all its objectives, and one of its main there are several objectives in a student satellite, that they are able to design it, fabricate it, launch it, and then it remains functional. But that particular satellite, the payload did not work. So one part did not function in that satellite, and it can be called a partial failure. But at the same time, in a student satellite, there are many objectives, and most of the other objectives were met.
Okay, and let's take a look now at the PSLV, that launch taking place right now on track. Let's listen into what they're saying. The second stage has been successful. Now moving into the third stage.
5.6 किलोमीटर प्रति सेकंड है और ऊंचाई जो है 456 किलोमीटर है. अब ये थोड़ी देर में PS3 का
परफॉर्मेंस नॉर्मल
सेपरेशन होगा. अभी तक इसका जो है जो परफॉर्मेंस है इसकी बिल्कुल अनुमान के हिसाब से चल रही है.
Plus 8 minutes.
अभी से करीब 50 सेकंड बाद PS4 को इग्नाइट किया जाएगा. उसके पूर्व PS3 का कार्य पूर्ण होने के बाद इसको अलग किया जाएगा.
So we are at the 500 seconds. The performance is absolutely textbook.
अभी से 10 सेकंड बाद लगभग PS3 को रॉकेट से अलग किया जाएगा. ये बहुत महत्वपूर्ण क्षण है.
PS3 separated.
And just now we had an announcement, PS3 successfully separated.
अभी आपने सुना जो है PS3 का सेपरेशन.
Right, so the third stage also successful there, the separation. So far so good, Fallu.
Absolutely, so far so good. But there's still, the fourth stage needs to work, and then the satellites need to be dropped off at the correct orbits. Only then can we say that the launch has been successful. We are still in the throes of the launch. It's still early to declare it a success or a failure. There's still more treacherous moments to go through.
Now this is PSLV's 17th flight.
That is correct. This is PSLV's 17th flight, and it's a vehicle which has had 15 consecutively successful launches, which is a very, very significant record. Compared to that, the GSLV, the larger rocket, has kind of had a mixed past. It has half failures, half successes. But the PSLV, which is really a very versatile Indian rocket, has done very well so far, so good. Even on this launch, we can say, so far, so good till now.
Right, and we're now some 7 minutes into that flight of the rocket since blast off.
Yes, we reached the final stages of the rocket, and then the satellites will have to be dropped off one by one, and then the satellites also have to perform. So there are many more anxious moments. It doesn't go away so soon. Space is a very risky business.
Right, and Cartosat to be the largest satellite that's going to be launched today. That is going to help in imagery and sending back images of India in great detail, as you were saying, and probably telling to have Montek Singh Ahluwalia there, because this is going to help in planning in various actions that the government will choose to take.
Definitely, it's a mapping satellite. It can map at sub-meter resolutions. We already have 2 Indian satellites in space which do mapping at sub-meter resolutions. So now we can revisit the same locations at a higher frequency. So every 2 days we'll be able to revisit locations, which also means that our neighbors which create trouble need to worry, because our eyes can go over the camps where they are training militants again and again and keep track of their activities. So Cartosat is is a satellite which takes images, but how you interpret and use those images depends and varies on the user. And one of the uses is also to monitor what's happening across the border.
PS4 performance normal.
Right, so an extremely important satellite there. Also, the three other satellites from other countries, from Canada, Algeria, and Switzerland. If you could tell us a bit about the satellites.
Those are small satellites. The Algerian satellite is a remote sensing satellite, and the other two are very small university satellites. These are all satellites for which India is launching them commercially. So Algeria, Canada and Switzerland are all paying for the launch. Whereas that small baby which is being carried is obviously being carried free because it's an Indian baby.
Right, and to encourage students really.
That's
and ISRO is doing more and more to encourage students and their interest in our space program.
If ISRO has to live for long, they need to have fresh blood. And fresh blood comes from students if they are enthused.
And so far, India's space program, like you're saying, this is a commercial launch for these other countries and three foreign satellites going into space. And in the past also, we've carried several satellites from other countries. And like the commercial success really of India's space program.
A little early to say it's a commercial success,
Well,
because it's a government sponsored program. You and I pay for all the launches. What the launch is happening today is worth 230 crores, and you have paid your tax and I have paid my tax to make this happen. But essentially it's a national program to meet national needs. But when there is spare capacity, ISRO makes it available as a commercial launch, like we did for launching an Italian satellite and also launching an Israeli satellite. Now, Israel is a friendly country to India, and that is how it was launched. It was a spy satellite for ISRO, for Israel, which was launched by ISRO. But there are several components to the program, but very hard to say that ISRO is commercially successful.
But at least they're being able to offer this space to other countries and being able to take their satellites into space, and then other countries looking to India to send satellites into space.
Definitely, ISRO is being looked upon as a reliable partner. ISRO is also, there was a study which was done which suggested for every rupee which was spent on ISRO, the organization has been able to give back 2 rupees worth of it, which is a huge return for costs. Not many corporations and companies can boast of such a high rate of return. So that way, it was an internal study by ISRO, we believe it or don't. It's a separate story, but that's the kind of rate of return which is coming from ISRO.
And the
it's a national program. India will not be able to have satellites like this if it didn't have capabilities to launch it. Technology denial regimes were in place, sanctions were in place, our satellites were not being launched by others. The only route to take was go for self-reliance and indigenous launching, which is what India did, and ISRO has successfully managed to do that so far.
Right, so 5 satellites being sent into space today. Let's just take a look at what's going on there. We know the third stage has been successful, and so far so good, as Pallav keeps saying. Let's listen into what's happening.
Delivered 6.6 kilometer velocity. So this is the close-up view of the Chandrayaan.
इस समय हम ठीक 200 सेकंड दूर हैं अपने कार्टोसैट 2B को कक्षा में भेजने में. 880 सेकंड हो चुके हैं और 1073 सेकंड पर ये अपनी कक्षा में होगा.
Mauritius 2 ranging with Kato 2B spacecraft.
रॉकेट की गति भी 6.75 किलोमीटर प्रति सेकंड है.
So we are at 895 seconds. It has reached 641 kilometers. And the velocity is around 6.8. This is a plot board how the rocket has moved from Sriharikota. And another 100 more seconds to go. So you can see the ground trace of the launch vehicle along with the 5 satellites is going down south. The orbit being a sun-synchronous polar orbit, it has to attain an inclination of 98.1 degrees. 100 more seconds to go for the flight. Just a small update on the PSLV C-15 mission. As I had mentioned earlier, along with Cartosat 2B, we had 4 auxiliary satellites. the more specific, for the first time,
continues to be in
we
main
have in this
Plus
mission
16 minutes.
the student satellite, the PICO satellite, so 1 kg satellite built by students from a consortium of 7 engineering colleges from Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh. So this is the first time a PICO satellite has been built by Indian engineering students, and the satellite is primarily meant for imaging Earth surface using CMOS camera with a resolution of 95 meters.
आज की इस उड़ान में एक दूसरा उपग्रह है जिसका नाम अल्सेट 2A है। ये अल्जीरिया देश के लिए छोड़ा गया है। यह उपग्रह जो है उनकी श्रृंखला का सुदूर संवेदन की श्रृंखला का पहला उपग्रह है। इसका भार 116 किलोग्राम है। इसमें 5 किलोग्राम ईंधन भी है जो उपग्रह को अपनी कक्षा में रखरखाव के लिए काम आएगा। इस उपग्रह का निर्माण ईडस ऑस्ट्रियम ने बनाया है। इस उपग्रह का उपयोग भी वह लोग शहरी योजना के लिए किया जाएगा।
So now we've been plus 15 minutes, as they're saying, into this launch. Just a few minutes more to go.
Yes, the fourth stage has worked well, it has ignited and it's performing well, is what I'm hearing from the control room, which means that till now everything has gone as per copybook, and very soon the satellites will start being dropped off one by one, starting with Cartosat 2B, India's mapping satellite. After that, we can feel rest, relaxed and find out whether it's been successful or not. Obviously, the chairman of ISRO has to announce that, but it's a...
Right, cheering again there in the control room. Let's listen to what they're saying.
We are in orbit of 637. The display board further final orbital details will be announced later, and we have the events to be followed up after the PS4 shut off. Some of the major events will be the separation of the Cartosat 2B at 1073 seconds. So a perfect textbook launch. Perfect textbook launch. And Cartosat 2B separation. So Cartosat has been successfully separated. 1074 seconds.
अभी आपने देखा कार्टोसैट जो रॉकेट से अलग हुआ और इसके बाद जो है दूसरा जो उपग्रह है।
Right, so Pallav, as they said, the Cartosat 2B has finally separated and been put into orbit, and as the commentator was saying, a textbook launch so far.
So far, so good. Cartosat 2B, the big passenger of this launch, has been dropped off. We still need to figure out whether it's been dropped off at the right altitude or not. I will need to look at the graph very carefully to figure that out. But after that, now the Algerian and the 2 Canadian and Swiss satellites will be dropped, and then the student satellite will be dropped off in its orbit.
Right.
So far, so good.
Right, fingers crossed. And so far, so good. And just a few minutes more to go of this launch now.
Just a couple of more minutes to figure out whether ISRO has been able to wipe out what was the debacle of GSLV by coming back with a bang in the next launch, immediate next launch of the smaller rocket they have.
And the Cartosat 2B, as you keep saying, that's the largest satellite being launched today, and critical really that be launched in the correct orbit. And if you could tell us a bit more about this satellite.
Cartosat 2B is a mapping satellite. It's a satellite which has a very versatile camera. It's a camera which can map at less than 1 meter resolution, which essentially means that a car separated by a meter can be seen by the satellite from its 700-kilometer perch, which is a very good satellite, and will be used for several kinds of monitoring and planning activities.
And it also keeps an eye on our border areas and our neighbors.
Oh, definitely. Anything which is less than a meter, when it goes over our neighbors, it keeps track of their activities. So neighbors need to worry that India has now a third satellite of sub-meter resolution, and we also have a satellite which has day and night viewing capability, which is RESAT-1, another remote sensing satellite which uses radars to image and keep track of what is happening all across Kashmir and parts of the western border and the eastern border.
Okay, let's listen in again to what's taking place. Now, we do know Cartosat 2B has been placed in the orbit and cheering again in that control room. Let's listen in.
In this mission, ALSAT 2A and LS 6.1, 6.2 have been successfully separated into the predetermined orbit, and we just await the final separation, the separation of the StudSat. So StudSat has been successfully separated.
आज का मिशन जो है बहुत ही सफलतापूर्वक समाप्त हुआ है तालियों की गड़गड़ाहट, हर जगह खुशी की लहर.
A very happy moment in the Mission Control Center. Find everybody shaking hands, sharing the happiness. And with this, we have come to the end of the mission now.
Mission Director.
Right, so the 5 satellites launched into their orbits there, Pallav. Now we'll have to wait for the chairman to come on and tell us exactly whether it's been a success or not.
Well, it seems successful, but we'll have to wait final word from the chairman of ISRO to declare the flight fully successful or not. But so far, it seems that the flight has been successful. They're very happy there.
Yes.
I saw very gloomy faces on April 15th, just a few months back, when the GSLV failed. So they've been able to wipe out that gloom and doom and come back with another successful launch, which means PSLV has had 16 consecutively successful launches, which is a very envious record.
NASA signal at Mauritius.
Right, so waiting to hear what they'll say, and finally the chairman announcing the success of the launch. So 5 satellites put into space today, the PSLV's 17th flight into space.
Yes, 17th launch of ISRO of the PSLV, 16 consecutively successful launches, 5 satellites in space. It's an envious record for the smaller of the Indian rockets.
Right, well, we'll just come back in just a moment. Don't go anywhere. We'll have to wait and listen to what the chairman says, and he's the one who's going to declare it a success.
Your Day Today, brought to you by HCL, a $5 billion enterprise, and Binani Cement, Sadiyon ke liye.
You look beautiful in yellow. It goes so well with the blue sea, the blue sky. But yellow से हमेशा मुझे अपनी गर्लफ्रेंड याद आती है. मुझे इतना प्यार है अपनी गर्लफ्रेंड से. Hey, तुम कहाँ थी? You look beautiful in yellow. It goes so well with the blue sea, the blue sky. But yellow से हमेशा मुझे अपनी गर्लफ्रेंड याद आती है. मुझे इतना प्यार है अपनी गर्लफ्रेंड से. Hey, तुम कहाँ थी?
Enjoy 5 times clarity with high definition on Airtel Digital TV HD.
Are germs changing the way you live your life? Now don't fear. Introducing new Dettol Instant Hand Sanitizer. Perfect for outdoor use. It kills 99.9% of all illnesses causing germs without water and soap. Enjoy life without fear of germs. Dettol Instant Hand Sanitizer. Protection from germs on the go. Dettol, be 100% sure.
BNP Paribas, the bank for a changing world.
Feel the brilliant display and full HD video on the world's first and only Super AMOLED screen. Samsung
Cartosat 2B, a high-resolution remote sensing satellite, a StudSat. This was made by 35 students of 7 engineering colleges of the country, and 2 small satellites from Canada and a satellite from Algeria. I have with me Dr. Mondet Singh Ahluwalia and Professor M.G.K. Menon to talk a few words to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman Saab. Thank you very much. Well, friends, it's a great pleasure and a privilege to be here. I used to have a direct connection with ISRO when I was a member of the Space Commission many, many years ago. And this is the first time I've actually seen a launch, not just from your control center, but also rushed out and got a visual. It's been a wonderful experience. Congratulations to all of you on a perfect takeoff. I know that ISRO makes the country proud. I think your achievements should be even better known than they are, but they're reasonably well known, and I'm really delighted to be here to say thank you personally and to participate in your joy on this occasion. Thank you very much.
It's always a great pleasure to be here at ISRO Launch Center, named after Satish Dhawan. And I recall being here
on many of the past occasions when you've had successful launches, including the Chandrayaan mission. And I am delighted to congratulate Radhakrishnan, who's taken over as chairman of the Space Commission, on the first real major success of a launch. And I think all of you here, not only those with the Control Mission Center, but also those who have been working in the laboratories at VSSC, at SAC.
Right, so Pallav, successful launch, the finally the chairman too has declared, and congratulations all around, congratulations to you too.
Well, certainly the country needs to be happy that this has been the 17th launch of the PSLV, of which 16 consecutively have been successful, and coming immediately after the failure of GSLV. It is an important launch, and remember, this particular launch was postponed because there was a leakage in the second stage. ISRO was to launch it in May. They pushed it back, and they've come back with a bang and done an excellent launch, as they say, a copybook, textbook style launch where every satellite was dropped off where it was supposed to be, and a very proud moment for those 20, 30 or 40 students who made that student satellite, which weighs less than a kg and can map as small as a football field, big football fever time. And each football field of the world can be mapped by that student satellite. That's the capability of that less than 1 kg satellite, which has been made by students from Hyderabad and Bangalore. So a very proud moment for ISRO, and also it has come back with a bang and has not lived in the gloom and doom that the GSLV failure brought about.
Right, so ISRO's PSLV C-15, they launched successfully this morning. You watched it right here.